Hi friends, good morning. This is Engineer Imran Aziz. Welcome to CivTech Simplified. Today we are presenting part 4 on design of structures, and this would be the last part of our ongoing video series on design of structures. You know, we have already provided part 1, 2 and 3 in which we have shared 75 multiple choice questions. So in total there would be 100 questions in this lecture, and this would be the last part covering 25 multiple choice questions to help civil engineers like you prepare yourself for the competitive exams, interviews, and university tests. And remember, we will be highlighting correct answers so that you could review them effectively. So let's get started with today's part. Question 76. Groove welds should have dash strength as member they join. Option A, same. Option B, less. Option C, greater. Option D, half. So the groove words should have same length as the members they join. So A is the correct answer for this question. Then we have question 77. Which of the following is not true regarding fillet welds? Option A, they require less precision in fitting up to section. They require less precision in fitting up two sections. Option B. They are adapted in field as well as shop welding. Option C. They are assumed to fail in tension. And option D. They are cheaper than groove welds. So which of the following is not true? We have to select a false statement out of these. So the fillet welds, option C is false. They are assumed to fail in tension. Fillet welds do not fail in tension. But here it is option C, which is the false one, and we have to choose a false statement out of the four. So C is the correct answer for this question. Then we have question 78. Which of the following is true about slot weld? Now we have to select a true statement about slot weld out of the given four options. Option A is they are extensively used in steel construction. Remember, it's about slot weld. They are extensively used in steel construction. Option B, the inspection of these welds is easy. Option C, they are assumed to fail in shear. Option D, they are normally used to connect members carrying tensile load. Remember, we have to select a true statement about slot welds. So option C here is true and other three are false. And option C is they are assumed to fail in shear. So this would be our answer of option number C. Question 79. Choose the correct option regarding weld metal. Option A. Weld metal is same as parent metal. Option B. It has higher yield to ultimate ratio. Option C. Weld metal is same as steel. It has option D. It has higher ductility compared to structural steel. Now we have to select correct option regarding weld metal. So option B here is correct, which is it has higher yield to ultimate ratio. This would be the correct option, and other three are the wrong options. So B is the correct answer for this question. Question 80. Which of the following parameters control the quality of weld? Option A, composition of electrode. Option B, size of electrode. Option C, size of metal plate. Option D, composition of metal plate. Which of the following parameters controls the quality of the weld? Composition of electrode, we are not concerned with this regarding quality. Option B, size of electrode. Yes, this option is correct. So here answer B is correct for this question. Question 81. Why is electrode coated with a flux in shielded metal arc welding? Why is electrode coated with a flux in shielded metal arc welding? Option A, for shiny appearance of the electrode. Option B, to make welding faster. Option C, to increase melting of electrode. Option D, to protect the electrode. So D is the correct answer. To protect the electrode, we coat it with the flux. So D here is the correct answer for this question. Question 82. Which of the following can be non-low hydrogen process? Which of the following can be non-low hydrogen process? Option A, shielded metal arc welding. Option B, submerged arc welding. Option C, gas shielded metal arc welding. Option D, flux core arc welding. So non-low hydrogen process is shielded metal arc welding. A is the correct answer for this question. Question number 83. Why hydrogen not used excessively for welding? Why hydrogen is not used excessively for welding? Option A, it increases welding rate. Option B, it decreases welding rate. Option C, destroy metal plate. Option D, affect the weld. So yes, hydrogen affects the welds, therefore it is not excessively used in welding. So D is the correct answer for this question. Question 84. Which of the following welding process is preferred for field application? Which of the following welding process is preferred for field application? Option A, shielded metal arc welding. Option B, submerged arc welding. Option C, gas shielded metal arc welding. Option D, flux core arc welding. So A here is the correct answer, shielded metal arc welding. Question 85. Which of the following is not a reason for incomplete fusion? Which of the following is not a reason for incomplete fusion? Option A, surfaces to be joined are coated with oxides. Option B, insufficient current supplied by welding equipment. C, high rate of welding. D, use of large electrode. Which of the following is not a reason for incomplete fusion? So D here is the correct answer, use of large electrode. Question 86. Which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Option A, incomplete penetration is found in fillet welds. Option B, it is due to use of large size of electrodes. Option C, it is due to excessive welding current. Option D, it is due to insufficient welding rates. So which of the following is true? Option B is true. It is due to use of large size of electrodes. B is the correct answer. Question 87. Which of the following is not true? Option A, porosity is caused due to insufficient current. Option B, it is caused due to longer arc length. Option C, it may be due to poor welding procedure. Option D, it results in stress concentration. Which of the following is not true? Now we have to select a not true or false statement out of these. Porosity is caused due to insufficient current. So this is the not true statement or a false statement. So A is the correct answer for this question. Question 88. Cold cracks can be prevented by Cold cracks can be prevented by dash. Option A, uniform heating. Option B, by use of low hydrogen electrode. Option C, faster cooling. Option D, slower cooling. So cold cracks can be prevented by use of low hydrogen electrodes. So B is the correct answer for this question. 89. The types of welded joints does not depend on. The types of welded joints does not depends on. Option A, size of members connected at joint. Option B, type of loading. Option C, area available for welding. Option D, size of weld. So types of welded joints does not depend on size of the weld. D is the correct answer for this question. Question 90. Which of the following are correct regarding butt joints over lap joints? Option A. Lap joints eliminate eccentricity whereas butt joints develops eccentricity. Now we have to select a correct statement. So first statement is incorrect. Option B. Butt joints minimizes the size of connection. This is the correct statement. C. Lap joints are aesthetically pleasing over butt joints. No, incorrect. D. Butt joints obtained from full penetration groove weld has 50% efficiency. This is also incorrect. So B is the correct answer for this question. Butt joints minimizes the size of connection. B is the correct answer. Question 91. Which of the following is not true regarding lap joint? Now we have to select a false statement about lap joint. Option A. Connection using lap joint require large number of erection bolt. Option B. It can be accommodated minor errors. It can accommodate minor errors in fabrication. Option C. Lap joints are well suited for shop as well as field welding. Option D. It introduces some eccentricity of load. So false statement is A. Connection using lap joint requires large number of erection bolts. This is the wrong statement. So A is the correct answer for this question. Question 92. Which of the following are not the assumptions made in the analysis of welded joints? Which of the following are not the assumptions made in the analysis of welded joints? Option A. Welds connecting various joints are homogeneous, isotropic. Option B. Parts connected by weld are rigid. Option C. Only stresses due to internal forces are considered. Option D. Effects or residual stresses are neglected. Effects of residual stresses are neglected. Question 92. The option C is the answer, which is not an assumption made during the analysis of welded joints. So only stresses due to internal forces are considered. So this is incorrect. We also consider external forces as well. Question 93. The minimum size of fillet weld should be option A, not less than 3 mm. Option B less than 3 mm. Option C, B less than 2 mm. Option D, greater than thickness of thinner part joint. So A is the correct answer for this question. The minimum size of fillet weld should not be less than 3 mm. A is the correct answer. Question 94. The maximum size of fillet weld is obtained by option A, adding 1.5 mm thickness of thinner member to be jointed. Option B, adding 3 mm to thickness of thinner member to be jointed. Option C, subtracting 3 mm from thickness of thinner member to be jointed. Option D, subtracting 1.5 mm from thickness of thinner member to be jointed. So yes, D is the correct answer. The maximum size of fillet weld is obtained by subtracting 1.5 mm from thickness of thinner member to be jointed. Question 95. Effective length of fillet weld is, what is the effective length of fillet weld? Option A, equal to overall length plus twice the weld size. Option B, twice the overall length plus twice the weld size. Option C, equal to overall length minus twice the weld size. Option D, twice the overall length minus twice the weld size. So yes, C is the correct answer. The effective length of fillet weld is equal to overall length minus twice the weld size. C is the correct answer. Question 96. End returns are made. Option A, equal to twice the size of weld. Option B, equal to half the size of weld. Option C, equal to the size of the weld. Option D, equal to thrice the size of the weld. So end returns are made equal to twice the size of the weld. A is the correct answer. The effective throat thickness is K times the size of weld. What is the value of K when the angle between fusion faces is 80 degree? Now effective throat thickness is K times the size of weld. What is the value of K when angle between fusion faces is 80 degree? Option A 0.5, option B 0.7, option C 0.65, option D 1. So B is the correct answer, 0.7. K is equal to 0.7. The effective throat thickness is equal to 0.7 times the size of weld. Question 98. What is the effective throat thickness dimension of 10 mm fillet weld made by shield metal arc welding? So option A 7 mm, option B 10 mm, option C 12 mm, option D 8 mm. So A is the correct answer, 7 mm. What is the definition of tension member? Option A, structural elements that are subjected to direct compression loads. What are tension members? Structural members that are subjected to direct tensile load. Option C, structural elements that are subjected to indirect compression. And option D, structural elements that are subjected to indirect tensile forces. So tension members are the structural elements that are subjected to direct tension loads or tensile loads. So B is the correct answer for this question. Question 100 and the last question for this video part. The strength of tensile members is not influenced by. The strength of tensile members is not influenced by. Option A, length of connection. Option B, net area of cross section. Option C, type of fabrication. And option D, length of plate. So strength of tensile member is not dependent or influenced by length of the plate. D is the correct answer for this question. So thank you very much for watching this video, and we have now completed part 4 of design of structure, and this is the end of this topic. And if you need further questions, you can send suggestions in the comment, and you can also send us suggestion regarding upcoming topic, that on which topic you want further videos to be covered. So thank you once again for supporting us. Please subscribe to CivTech Simplified and press the bell icon so that you could get the earliest video. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Thank you very much.